Samson was born a Nazarite, which means one separated or one consecrated. The Spirit of the Lord stirred him in Mahaneh-dan between Zorah and Eshtaol. Samson met a Philistine woman, one whom was not among his kin, but he married her anyway. Samson had a gift of physical strength. Samson's story ranges from ripping a lion apart when the Spirit of the Lord had rushed on him and eating the honey out of the lion's carcass. Samson tried to get the people at a feast to guess his riddle that was about the lion, and Samson's wife was offended that he didn't tell her the riddle. She cried for 7 days straight. Soon after the Spirit of the Lord rushed upon him, he went to Ashkelon and killed 30 men. He had quite the temper. He also caught 300 foxes, put them together, and lit them on fire, which then burned the shocks, standing grain, vineyard, and olive groves. This was all being done toward the Philistines because Samson's father-in-law gave his wife to his companion. Samson continued to slaughter people left and right. The men of Judah then came up to bind Samson because the Philistines are their rulers. The Judah men bound him, and then the Spirit of the Lord rushed on him, and the ropes were split off. He then killed 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey. Samson judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years. You will now learn the retelling of Judges 16, 1-31, where Samson meets Delilah, who was sent to Samson from the Lord of the Philistines. Delilah was to get Samson to fall in love with her so she could learn what his strengths were, so the Philistines could subdue him.
Let us wait till the light of the morning, then we will kill him.
Find out what Samson's strength is so we can subdue him, and then we will give you money.
Okay. Please tell me what makes your strength so great and how you can be bound so that one can subdue you.
If they bind me with new ropes that have not been used, then I shall become weak and be like anyone else.
The Philistines are upon you, Samson! You have moved me and told me lies. Please tell me how you can be bound.
If they bind me with 7 fresh bowstrings that are not dried, but then I shall become weak and be like everyone else.
The Philistines are upon you, Samson! Now you have mocked me and told me lies. Tell me how you can be bound.
If you weave the 7 locks of my head with the web and make it tight with the pin, then I shall become weak and be like anyone else.
The Philistines are upon you!
How can you say I love you when your heart is not with me? You have mocked me now 3 times and have not told me what makes your strength so great.
A razor has never come upon my head, for I have been a Nazarite from God, from my mother's womb. If my head were shaved, then my strength would leave me. I would become weak and be like anyone else.
This time come up, for he has told his whole secret to me.
God has given our enemy into our hands, the ravager of our country, who has killed many of us.
Lord God, remember me and strengthen me only this once, O God, so that this one act of revenge I may pay back the Philistines with my 2 eyes.
Let me die with the Philistines!
Tell me what makes your strength so great and how you can be bound so that one can subdue you.
If they bind me with new ropes that have never been used. Oh, man.
Our God has given our enemy
Our God has given our enemy into our hands, the ravager of our country, and who has killed many of us.
The Philistines are upon you, Samson!